What's up, guys? How ya doing? How ya doing? Today we're gonna rate some dumb conspiracy theories that I think are dumb, and I'm gonna rate them by this. Practically confirmed true. I personally believe this. 50-50 doesn't make much sense. You're an idiot if you believe this. So I'm basically gonna rate them like this. So from true to I believe this to 50-50 doesn't make much sense, and something that I completely don't believe. Alright, so the JFK died by the CIA. The theory is that CIA killed JFK. The idea is basically that JFK wanted to limit the CIA's power after the Bay of Pigs disaster. So some people think they want him gone. Why do people believe it? Mostly because of weird details like missing answers and documents that stayed classified for years. But me personally, I'm not fully buying it. A lot of investigations still point to Lee Harvey Oswald, I think I said his name right, acting alone. Even if there are unanswered questions, I get why people believe it, but for me, I'm gonna rate this around. I don't. It doesn't make much sense to me. Alright, the 9/11 inside job theory. This one is huge. Basically, some people think that the government has something to do with it, or knew about it. And look, I get why people question like stuff like this, but when something this like massive happens, people are gonna ask questions. But me personally, I'm not buying it at all. Like, this theory got more layers than my math homework excuses. There's been a bunch of investigations, and most evidence pointed to it being carried by Al Qaeda. So for me, this is, if you believe it, you're a dumbass. Do I need to explain this or just. And I moved the 9/11 to doesn't make much sense because it made more sense to put it there. Alright, flat Earth, like, you gotta be kidding. So the theory says Earth is flat, and somehow every government, scientist, pilot, astronaut, and random geography teachers are on the biggest lie ever. Me personally, nah. Like, think about it. If Earth was flat, how did humanity not figure this out ages ago? Humans have been sailing oceans for thousands of years. You're telling me not one explorer came back like, guys, small problem. I think I almost walked off the map. Like, some shit like that could have happened. Also, ships disappear bottom first over the horizon. Earth's shadow is on the moon, is round during eclipses, and time zones literally exist. If Earth was flat, explain why someone eating breakfast while another person is trying to sleep. Is the sun choosing favorites? Like, what the fuck is going on here? But personally, this is going on the idiot list. Like, if you believe this, you're completely dumbass. Okay, so this one is about the moon landing being fake theory. So this one says that NASA actually never went to moon in 1969, and it was all filmed in a studio. People point to things like flag moving, weird shadows, and how did they even do that in 1960s tech. But me personally, I'm not buying it. Like, bro, if they faked it and somehow convinced the entire world over 50 years, that's not a conspiracy theory anymore. That's the greatest film production in human history. And also, you've got moon rocks, tracking data from multiple countries, and missions that literally followed after Apollo 11. So that's not just one moment, that's a whole timeline of space missions. Plus, imagine faking it and then just deciding to never go back for a conspiracy. Like, nah, that doesn't add up. But for me, if you believe in this shit, if you believe that NASA never went to the moon, you're a complete dumbass. Alright, so the Princess Diana conspiracy theory. So the main idea here is that her death in 1997 was just a simple car crash. And some people believe that there's pressure or even involvement from powerful figures because who she was and what she represented. But me personally, I'm putting this one at 50-50. Not because I believe a full movie plot happened, but because there's been a lot of speculations, unanswered questions, and people just not trusting the official story. But at the same time, official investigations did conclude that it was a tragic accident caused by a combination of speeding, alcohol, and paparazzi chasing. So I'm stuck in the middle here on this one, but 50-50. I'm not denying it, I'm not convinced, just 50-50. Alright, the chemtrail theory. So this theory, I think it is that aeroplanes are secretly spraying chemicals in the sky to control people, weather, or do some supervillain type stuff. And I'm sorry to say this, but I'm not buying this at all. But because like those white lines behind planes, they've got a good explanation, but it's kind of boring. They basically contrails, like airplane exhaust mixing with super cold air high up in the sky, like kind of like when you breathe in the winter and you see your breath. It's something like that. Not exactly movie villain type material. And also think about it, if planes were secretly spraying everybody, pilots, airport workers, and like half of the world would have to somehow stay quiet forever. Like humans can't even stay quiet, like to keep a group chat secret for 2 days. But for me, if you actually believe this, you're a complete dumbass. So, alright, population control. Now, this one really depends on what people mean. If you're talking about a secret movie villain plans to control the whole world, me personally, I'm not really buying that. But if you're talking about governments trying to manage overpopulation in some countries, okay, that has actually happened before. Like some countries have had strict policies about family size because of overcrowding and resources. So I kind of said 50-50 on this one. Not in a shout of people running the whole world type of way, but more in a governments sometimes make extreme decisions kind of way. At the same time, the internet turns this theory into a whole sci-fi movie with 10 plot twists and a secret basement somewhere. So for me, it's 50-50. Depends on what version you're talking about, but for me, 50-50. Aliens. Now, before you people get mad at me, I do think life somewhere out there could exist. Maybe. The universe is way too huge for us to act like we know everything. But intelligent aliens visiting Earth? I don't believe it at all. Like, bro, space is huge. You're telling me aliens traveled some insane distance for millions of years just to come here and apparently only been seen in blurry 144p videos. And every alien sighting somehow looks like it was recorded on a potato or something. We got phones with crazy cameras now and somehow aliens still dodging HD quality. Like, nah. For me, alien life existing somewhere? Maybe. Aliens secretly visiting Earth? Nah. Alright guys, this is all for today's video. I'm sorry I skipped a few theories, but personally, some of them I didn't know, and some of them felt so stupid to do that I just skipped them. Thanks for watching this video till the end. Please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe if you can. If you cannot, it's fine with me. Just enjoy watching the videos I make and please come back the next video.